Good morning, everyone. I am delighted to welcome freshers and parents who are on campus for the first time. I hope you will discover over the next 2 days at VIT that you have entered a lively, challenging, diverse, and a warm community that provides a rich array of opportunities to learn and to grow. You would also discover who you are and how you want to make a difference in the world. Let's begin this day with the invocation. I request everyone to raise for the invocation.
நீராறும் கடலுதுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழலொழுங்கும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிது தெக்கணமும் அதிர் சிறந்த திராவிடர் திருநாடும் தக்கு சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரிதனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ்மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you. I invite our registrar, Dr. T. Jayabharati, to welcome the gathering and introduce the dignitaries.
Esteemed Chancellor, respected Vice President, Mr. Shankar Viswanathan, Vice President, Dr. G.V. Selvam, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rambabu Kodali, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Partha Sharathi Malik, Deans and Directors, faculty colleagues, most important of all, dear students, parents and others, good morning and welcome to VIT. Today is a very happy day for all of us. I congratulate all of you students and parents for getting admission into a best private institution in India. What you do in the next 2 years here with us is going to decide what you will do for the rest of your life. Next, I congratulate the parents for choosing VIT out of all the thousands of technical institutions in India. I believe that your coming here to us for education is the best decision of your life for your children. Proof of this is the more than 1 lakh alumni of VIT well settled in life all over the world. First and foremost, we all have gathered here for this occasion solely due to our beloved Chancellor, Dr. G. Viswanathan. We start this induction program with the blessings and best wishes of our Chancellor. You may be aware that our Chancellor is also the founder of our institution, which was established in the year 1984. We started as a small college with just 180 students and 3 branches. That we are now an institution with 4 campuses and more than 80,000 students and a top private engineering institution in India is a testimony to our founder, Chancellor's visionary leadership. I consider myself very privileged to be working with him almost since the inception of the institution. Now, it is my proud privilege to introduce the other leaders of our institution. Now, let me introduce our Vice President, Mr. Shankar Viswanathan. Our VP, Mr. Shankar, He is a widely traveled person and he takes a keen interest in following the best practices of world-class institutions. He has solved many complex administrative issues of our institution and is very particular about the maintenance of discipline on the campus. Now, let me introduce our Vice President, Dr. G.V. Selvam. Dr. Selvam is widely known for his people-friendly approach, hard work, hospitality, and quick decision-making. Dr. Selvam's motto is honesty and hard work. He was instrumental in introducing new need-based programs like agriculture, law, and architecture. Other than academics, our VP Selvam has taken a number of environmental initiatives like Green Vellore City and Clean Palar River. Next, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rambabu Kodali, comes with the rich experience of working in many reputed institutions in India, including IIT Delhi, BITS Pilani, and NIT Jamshedpur. He is keen on academic excellence and is very particular that the syllabi and the curriculum should be up to date and the students acquire all the latest knowledge in the field. Next, let me introduce our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Partha Sharathi Malik. All our faculty and staff work under his able leadership. Our effort to improve our ranking is also headed by him. Next, let me introduce to you all Dr. Sasi Kumar, Director, PG Admissions. The huge job of admitting you all to the institution is mainly his responsibility. Now let me introduce to you all the deans of the schools in which you will study. Dr. Sumati is the Dean of the School of Information Technology and Engineering or SITE. The MCA program is offered by the SITE school. Next, Dr. Vaidyanathan is the Dean of the VIT School of Design or VSign. The Master of Design program or MDes is offered by the VSign school. Dr. Siva is the Dean of the School of Biosciences and Technology or SBST. The MSc programs in Applied Microbiology, Biomedical Genetics, Biotechnology and the MTech program in Biotechnology are offered by the SBST school. Dr. Arunai Nambiraj is the Dean of the School of Advanced Sciences or SAS. The MSc programs in Business Statistics, Chemistry, Data Science and Physics are offered by the SAS school. Dr. Devendranath Ramkumar, the Dean of School of Mechanical Engineering or SMEC. The MTech programs in Applied CFD, Automotive Engineering, CAD/CAM, Manufacturing Engineering and Mechatronics are offered by the SMEC school. Dr. Sivanandam is the Dean of the School of Electronics Engineering or SENS. The MTech programs in Automotive Electronics, Biomedical Engineering, ECE, Embedded Systems, IoT and Sensor Systems, and VLSI Design are offered by the SENS school. Dr. Ramesh Babu is the Dean of the School of Computer Science and Engineering or SCOPE. The MTech programs in CSE, and CSE with specializations in Big Data Analytics, Information Systems, and Artificial Intelligence are offered by the Scope School. Dr. Matthew M. Noel is the Dean of the School of Electrical Engineering or SELECT. The MTech programs in Control and Automation and Power Electronics and Drives are offered by the SELECT School. Dr. Santi is the Dean of the School of Civil Engineering or SCE. The MTech programs in Construction Technology and Management and Structural Engineering are offered by the SCE School. Dr. Manoharan is the Dean of the School of Social Sciences and Languages or SSL. The Master's Program in Social Work is offered by the SSL School. Next, let me introduce the other academic and administrative heads of our institution. Our Director of Career Development Center, Dr. Samuel Rajkumar, is in charge of all placements, including placement and internship. Placement, training and internship. You may be aware that we are doing very well in placements under his leadership. Our Dean Academics, Dr. Anthony Xavier, is responsible for all academic matters concerning students like student progression for the entire duration of the program. He is also in charge of implementing the curriculum and syllabi. Next, our Controller of Examinations, Dr. Sridharan, is in charge of all matters related to examinations, including issuing of transcripts. Next, our Director of Men's Hostels, Dr. Shiva Shankar, is the head of all the men's hostels. It is under his strict leadership that we will all have to live in the hostels. Next, our Director of Ladies Hostels, Dr. Deepa Sankar, is responsible for all the ladies hostels. She is another strict person managing the complex task of being in charge of ladies hostels. Next, our Director, Students Welfare, Dr. C.D. Naiju, is responsible for all issues of students and also their welfare. All the student clubs and chapters work under his supervision. Next, our Director, International Relations, Dr. Srinivasan, is responsible for admission of international students, international transfer program and semester abroad program for students. He is also responsible for partnership with other institutions around the world. Next, our Director Library, Dr. Shanti, is responsible for all matters related to library, including buying of new books, maintenance and upkeep of library facilities. Next, our Director Sports, Dr. Tyaga Chantan, is responsible for keeping all of you healthy with sports and games activities. You may be aware that we have won medals even in international events under his leadership. With this, I conclude my address by welcoming you all once again. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the warm welcome and the introduction. I request our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Partha Shardi Malik, to felicitate the gathering.
Thank you. Honorable Chancellor, respected Vice Presidents, Vice Chancellor, Registrar, deans and directors, my dear faculty colleagues, all the students of MTech, MCA, MSc, MSW, and MDes, and their parents, very good morning. At the outset, I would like to congratulate all the students for getting admission to VIT. In fact, for these 5 PG programs, this year we got about 15,000 applications just for 1,700 seats. In fact, in UG also, for 5,100 seats, we got 2,20,000 applications. This clearly says that VIT has become the destination for learning. Our students are here from all states of India, all union territories, and from different other countries. So this statistics again says that VIT has become the learning hub of the country. In fact, whenever we go outside, people ask that why VIT is different. What is the secret of VIT? I say immediately that because we have a different management, we have a management with vision. In fact, if I mention 1 or 2 examples, in 2014, UGC, University Grant Commission, then Government of India initiated that CBCS, choice-based credit system, and in 2016 they implemented. But in VIT, we implemented in 2009 itself. In fact, in 2017, government initiated Institution of Eminence program to get some world-class universities for India. And I can very well remember in 2010, our founder, or our chancellor, he constituted a team for making VIT as a world-class university. So this is because of the thought leadership and strong leadership of VIT. VIT is different. And we are not only #1 private institutions of the country. If you see the Government of India ranking, NIRF, in the website, you will see that we are ahead of almost all NITs and all new IITs, central universities and government universities. Of course, in engineering, we are ahead of all other private universities also. Last 3-4 years, I have been observing one thing, that either UG students or PG students, before taking admission, they see that where they will get a job, what is the salary. I would like to request you to focus more on learning the subject, to get the control of the subject, and to dream to be the leader in your subject. In fact, in VIT, we create the future leaders. In VIT, people do not come just for an academic degree, just for learning the subject. Our approaches, holistic approach for the growth, overall growth of the student. That is why our students are different and they are doing very good wherever they are working. We have more than 1 lakh alumni across the globe, and they are the leaders. They are leading the team from the front, many of them. So leaders become leaders because of their contribution to the field, because the new things they give to the world. And for that, you will have to be knowledgeable and skillful. And to be knowledgeable, you will have to read books. There are many sources to be knowledgeable, but still reading books is the best solution. We have a very good library. You will get there textbook, reference book, newspaper, magazine, journals, e-book, hard book, everything you will get in the library. You need to read the book to get knowledge, and which is very much required to become the leader in your field. PG students, expectation is always more from you. You already have a UG program. Industries will expect more from you. They will expect in-depth knowledge from you. In fact, in colleges and universities, only minimum PG degree is required to teach. So this clearly says that expectation from PG students is very high. So you need to keep in your mind. And in VIT, you will see that we have established a very, very good facilities for research. And UG and PG students, not only PhD students, PG students also are doing very good research. We have a separate conference. We say Science, Engineering and Technology Conference we organize for PGs, mainly for PG students. So we have 11 research centers and many of the PG labs more than a research center. You will see that the facilities we have in PG labs for research. So you can do your research very well in the campus, and in this campus you will see, you will learn many things. 40,000 students are here. About students, professors, they are speaking in about 50 languages. We teach 10 languages, and we have 434 MOUs, 206 students clubs and chapters. So huge facilities for sports. So you need not go outside from this campus. Here itself, you can learn many things. You will see the world is here practically, and a lot of scopes to learn not only your subject, many other things, including research. So I am sure that you will be able to fulfill the expectation of industries in future and all the recruiters, and of course your dream to be a leader will be successful, and with this hope, and wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. I welcome our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ram Babu Kodali, to address the gathering.
Honorable Founder and Chancellor Dr. G. Vishwanathan, respected Vice Presidents, respected colleagues, respected parents, and my dear students, warm welcome to Vellore, Namaskar, and good morning to all of you. Both the campuses of Institute, Vellore and Chennai, has more than 60,000 multicultural students, including research scholars, foreign and NRI students representing from all the states of India and more than 61 different countries. Institute also have 431 universities as research collaborators across the world. The 15 schools at Vellore campus and 10 schools at Chennai campus offers undergraduate, postgraduate, research graduate programs in various multidisciplines such as engineering and technology, sciences, humanities, management, design, architecture, agriculture, law, fashion technology, and water and tourism. VIT is a multidisciplinary, multicultural institute. The academic flexibility of the curriculum enables multidisciplinary learning. I would like to share some of the milestone achievements of the institute. Humble beginning as a Vellore Engineering College by Honorable Founder and Chancellor of VIT, Dr. G. Vishwanathan in 1984. VIT as a deemed to be university in 2001. Accredited by the NAC with CGPA of 3.66 on 4-point scale at A++ grade in its fourth cycle of accreditation, August 2021. MSc Chemistry program offered by the Department of Chemistry has been accredited by the Royal Society of Chemistry, UK. From the beginning, India NRF ranking, VIT is within top 20 under engineering and university categories. India NRF ranking 2023 or engineering rank is 11, university rank is 8, overall rank is 17, research institution rank is 11. Shanghai World University rank 2023 is within 601 to 700. VIT is within top 3 institutions of India. QS World University ranking 2024 is within 851 to 900. QS subject ranks 2023, India rank R. Engineering and Technology 240th and India rank is 9. Electrical and Electronics Engineering within 201 to the 250 and India rank is 8. Chemical Engineering within 301 to 350, India rank is 11. Computer Science and Information Systems within 201 to 250, India rank is 7. Mechanical and manufacturing engineering within 251 to 300, India rank is 10. Chemistry within 351 to 400, India rank is 9. Biosciences 451 to 500, India rank is 10. Mathematics 351 to 400, India rank is 11. Physics within 451 to 500, India rank is 12. Also, I would like to share with you that 48 processes of VIT are recognized as the top 2% of scientists of the world in the recent study conducted by the Stanford University, USA. Institute is implementing the 4P excellence model for the academic excellence, continuously focusing on academic programs, people, process and procedures, and partnership. Institute is offering 75 academic programs. During last 3 years, revised the curriculum of 58 academic programs based on feedback from all the stakeholders, benchmarking NEP 2020. Institute is implementing the best practices for the academic excellence. The best practices are equal importance to the teaching, learning, and research, outcome-based education. Academic programs are integrated, modular, flexible, and multidisciplinary. Choice-based credit system. Academic flexibility for the interdisciplinary learning, such as specialization, minor, honors, and research. Life skills are the part of the curriculum. ICT-enabled teaching learning process. Enhancing experiential learning, skill development, critical thinking through tutorials, lab experiments, project-based courses, industry projects, and industry internships. Recruitment of highly qualified faculty members. Development of the programs for faculty and staff. Timely tested, reliable process and procedures to enhance the academic rigor. Establish very good labs, research facilities, research centers, and VIT technology business incubator. Respect for the diversity and local needs. Regarding the placements of last academic year, the total number of companies visited for the campus recruitment are 927. The total number of offers are 14,477. Institute vision is transforming life through excellence in education and research. Institute mission is world-class education, cutting-edge research, impactable people, rewarding co-creations, service to the society. Institute core values are student focus, strong ethics, striving for excellence, social development, respect for all. Institute is offering quality of education to more than 60,000 students. Quality and quantity is a major challenge. Our competitive strategy is academic excellence. Develop the work culture to enhance the academic excellence. Institute mantra for academic excellence is work culture and continuous improvement. VIT is a place to learn, provides a great opportunity to grow from good to great. Dear students, kindly enhance your imagination, curiosity, analytical skills, experiential learning, critical and innovative thinking, and entrepreneurial skills to grow from good to great. Dear students and parents, once again, welcome to the VIT Vellore. Vanakkam.
Thank you, sir, for your insights. I invite Dr. G.V. Selvam, our Vice President, to deliver his special address.
Respected Chancellor and other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, deans and directors, parents and students, good morning. At the outset, I would like to welcome you all to VIT family. It's not an institution, it's a family. I welcome you all to the VIT family. You are from different institutions. You have finished your UG from different institutions, from different states, from different countries. But now you are joined VIT. You should be proud to be a VITian. You should get the advantage of VIT. Particularly PG, postgraduate. You are matured enough to handle everything. What is maturity? Maturity means not talking about big things. Think about small things. And do research on small things. That's important. We have many centers here, research centers. You should take the advantage of VIT means interdiscipline is important. You may be from a specific department, but in VIT we have interdiscipline centers. You should work with other departments, particularly in the research. We have industry-sponsored labs in VIT. We have many industries, they have labs in VIT. You should act like a troubleshooter because industry has so many issues. They don't have time to solve the issues. So they set up labs in Crows together investing in VIT. They'll give you the problems, you should be able to solve their problems. So you will have hands-on experience of the industry. It will add on your value in the profile. So please discuss with your professors, you fix a mentor, you fix a mentor with a professor. Then you start working with research centers. Degree, maybe MTech or MCA, degree is just a paper. You should gain knowledge from VIT. Knowledge is important. So you should get the knowledge and you should get it. Mostly we expect you are going with the professors. In two professions, one is teacher, one is doctor. They are not called job. They are serving. Many you are going to serve the country. You are going to produce prime ministers, presidents. As a teacher, you can produce so many presidents and prime ministers to India and scientists. You should feel proud and should become a teacher also. Always people think to get placement, but I argue to become an entrepreneur. We have a center called Technology Business Incubator. You should join that incubator and become an incubator. You should get all the facilities in VIT. We have seed loans, soft loans. We have central government schemes there. You can join a team and come with unique ideas where it can be presented and you can become an incubator there to avail all the facilities. You should come with patent registration, then you should go for a commercial product. What's research? People talk about research, paper presentation, getting citation. No. Research means you should go to the society, you should know the problem, should give the solution to the problem, which should cut down the cost of living to the people. That's research. As a VIT, you should give the solution to the people and the society, we should cut down the cost. I hope definitely you are going to achieve that. Once again, I congratulate you and welcome to VIT. Always, I used to end with H and H, hard work and honesty. Always do hard work and be honesty. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your value-filled talk. I'm sure we will have quite some entrepreneurs in this batch. I invite Mr. Shankar Vishwanathan, our Vice President, to deliver his special address.
Good morning. Good morning. Respected Chancellor, dear VP, respected Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dean Directors, and students and parents, all faculty, good morning to all. I want to. How many people from MSc Biotechnology, please raise your hand. MSc Biotechnology. Okay, please. Okay. Who are coming from Central India? North India? Okay. West India? Okay. South India? So South India, lot of people here. Okay. This is calling international college, as an international university. You are studying the international institute. Who are studying MSc Biotechnology, they can do higher studies. Here, PhD or MTech by research or MTech regular program. Apart from who are completed undergraduate medical project, biotechnology or zoology, botany, whatever. After MSc, if you completed medical project, you can do MD neurology without MBBS in America. But India government not recognize. You can do without MBBS, MS in USA. That one possible. Number two, who are doing MSc other program or MTech 2 years program, you can do continue for higher studies if you want. We have 2-time admission, that is December and July. So when you complete July, you can continue for apply for PhD program. We are given the stipend up to 3 years. Up to 3 years. So if you want PhD, you can do part-time or full-time, whatever. Finally, I will tell. Please follow T. That is try, true, trust. When you start your day, keep 3 words in your mind. Try for better future. True with your work. Trust in God. Then success will be at your feet. Triple E. Life is 3X, EX. Yesterday was experience, today is experiment, tomorrow is expectation. Use your experience in your experiment to achieve your expectation. Last, it is a very famous word from Tamil Nadu, Kadamai Kanniyam Kattupadu. That is duty, dignity, discipline. If you follow this word, you will get a bright life. That is mean Hindi. Katarvi, Maryata, Maryada, Anushasana. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your lively talk about 3Ds, 3Es, and 3Ts. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming our beloved Chancellor, Dr. G. Viswanathan, to deliver his presidential address.
Good morning, Vice President Mr. Shankar Viswanathan, Vice President Dr. G.V. Selvam, Vice Chancellor Dr. Rambabu Kodali, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Parsabdi Malik, Registrar Dr. Jayabharati, Director of Postgraduate Admissions Dr. Sasi Kumar, other deans, directors, professors, my dear students and respected parents, very good morning to you. At the outset, let me welcome all those who are joining VIT today. And I congratulate and also thank the parents for admitting their children here and also spending for them. Because in our country, it is only the parents who spend, unlike other countries where the government spends. And especially in our country, where we are lagging behind in higher education, I would like to thank all the parents who send their children for higher education, either to universities or colleges. We are a great nation of diversity. As it was pointed out here, we started with 180 students 40 years ago. Now we have 80. This year it may go to 90,000 in 4 campuses: Vellore, Chennai, Amaravati, Andhra Pradesh, and Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Sometimes people ask me, why do you admit more students? I feel that it is the national duty. Any country has to give education, educate their children more in numbers so that we can also compete with the developed countries. If you want to be a developed country or an advanced country, we should become a developed country in education. It is true of families, states, and countries. If you see the difference between 2 families, one family does not send the children to higher education. One family, with all difficulties, they somehow send them. After 10, 15 years, you will find a vast difference between these 2 families. In fact, I have been calculating how children from rural areas get education here, and after getting a job, how is the difference between that family 5, 10 years ago and now? In fact, we have a scheme called STARS, Support the Advancement of Rural Students, where we select 1 boy and 1 girl from each district and give them everything free: education, boarding, lodging, everything. It started with Tamil Nadu. Now we are implementing this in Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh also. There I was trying to calculate how it makes a difference. The son or daughter who study here in VIT and get a job, normally they earn 10 times that of their father or mother, the family income. In fact, some of them get more than 20 times. it is possible for all others also. So it means that once one child, one son or one daughter go for higher education, that family will come up. Same thing happens in countries and states. Our gross enrollment ratio, otherwise called access to higher education. A student between the age of 18 to 23 is called eligible for higher education. According to 2011 census, in India it is 14 crore children between 18 and 23, out of which we have around 3.7 or 3.8 crores of them in higher education institutions, about 1,100 universities, and about 45,000 colleges. That's why our GER is called 27% now. But all the developed countries, it varies from 60% to 100%. In fact, our new education policy talks about taking this GER from 27% to 50%. But the southern states have already made much progress. Tamil Nadu has already crossed 50% GER. Kerala has crossed 40%, they are 43%. All the southern states have crossed 35%. I am telling this to inform you that it is the south and the west which has more benefits of higher education. Of course, higher education institutions also. Almost half of them are located in the southern part of India and western part of India. And because of this, their per capita income goes up and the poverty comes down. I will give you a concrete example. The per capita income of India now, the average income is $2,600 in 2023. These states where you have better educational facilities, where they send the children to higher education, their per capita income is much above the national average. For example, the southern states, 2 states have more than $4,000. The other states are above $3,000. Only Maharashtra has $3,000 in the rest of the country. Gujarat is coming up with 2,700. Except Haryana, all other states are much behind. To inform you, the minimum education is in Bihar. Their GER is 15%, while the average per capita is $2,600. Bihar's per capita is $780. Then comes Uttar Pradesh, is less than 25 GER, 25, and their per capita income is below $900. I am telling this not to show that they are much behind, because they are not concentrating on education, higher education. They are lagging behind. And even in the poverty, the all India average is 25%. Those people living below poverty line in India is 25%. It is much less in the southern part of India. It is 1% in Kerala, 5% in Tamil Nadu, less than 15% in all other southern states. Same thing like Maharashtra. Bihar, it is 52%. In UP, it is 28%. I want all of them to concentrate. That's why I was telling you, it is the generosity of the parents which makes one into higher education. And that's why I said I thank the parents, because in our country somehow education is not a priority. We give free electricity, free sari, free dhoti, free mixer, free grinder, free fan, but not free education. If you send your children to private school or private college, You don't get any help from state government or central government, union government. And we spend much less than the world countries. Always they calculate the GDP, total income of a country. How much do you spend on education? Normally, any country should spend 5 to 6% of GDP on education. All welfare states. India spends around 3%. In the world, 140 countries are spending more than us, more than India. Among them, 80 countries spend more than 5% of the GDP, and 35 countries spend more than 6% of the GDP. I don't know when we are going to reach that stage. I am trying to persuade through associations, through various conferences, etc., requesting the state governments and the central government to spend more on education so that the burden of the parents comes down. Wherever government spends more, the parents will be spending less. Like India, wherever government spends less, parents will have to spend more. In fact, we have made arrangements with certain banks like Indian Bank, State Bank, etc., where if you get admission in VIT, you can get a loan, and that loan can be repaid by the student himself after getting a job. Of course, Samuel Rajkumar is there. It was pointed out by Jai Bharati. His team is capable of getting a good job, not only for VITians, for the entire country. Of course, we cannot do it for the entire country. They are doing for VITians and some other nearby institutions. I find all over the world there is enough opportunity for our students to go and work. At present, our old students are working in 84 countries. Whenever I go to a country, my first priority is to meet our old students, our alumni, and they are all doing well. So I am trying to inform you, influence you, that if you do well, you have a bright future, either within the country or outside the country. We have around 8,000 students, old students, in US alone. We have 22 chapters of alumni chapters in US. In fact, last month also I was there. I try to find out how they are progressing economically. All of them are doing well financially. So I want you to concentrate on your studies. You are going to be here for next 2 years. Of course, beyond that also you can stay if you want to do your PhD. We pay stipend. In other countries, some countries you have to pay a huge amount. This country also, all of them do not pay, but we pay like government, about 35,000 rupees per month for those who do full-time PhD. So there is a very good opportunity for you. As postgraduate students, senior students, you have more responsibility than other students. You have to lead your juniors, those who are bachelor program, whatever they do. We are big institution. Of course, how we are doing, both Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellor pointed out to you how we are able to improve our quality year after year, because I believe both in quality and quantity. We are not a small country like Nepal, Bhutan, or Sri Lanka. We are number 1 country in the world in population. We have beaten China also last year. Now we have become number 1. But we must give them good education, quality education, so that they can come up and this country can become an advanced country. There is so much opportunity for you to go and work throughout the world, especially in the developed countries where the population is declining. They require workforce, technical workforce, qualified workforce, which is possible by us for India. And that's what VIT wants to lead this country in providing good quality education and finding a job for you. And you have come to a very good institution where it is known for diversity. Students from all the states and union territories of India are here. More than 60 countries are represented here. We had a survey a few years back. We found that 70 languages are being spoken, Indian as well as foreign languages. That will be a very good opportunity for you to move with others, other cultures, other language, other groups, so that you will be a real citizen of the world. You have all opportunity. Only thing is you have to conduct yourself. Normally, for youngsters, what is required is wealth, health, and character. Our elders have said, if wealth is lost, nothing is lost, because you can earn. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. So character is very, very important. You take care of it, you lead others, and you are going to be the savior of the family, the state, and the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind, inspiring, and thought-provoking words. I invite our Director, PG Admission, Dr. S. Sasikumar, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Sharmila ma'am. Honorable Chancellor sir, respected Vice Presidents, respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, deans and directors, dear parents and students, good morning to one and all present here. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. We overcome the challenges faced during WITME and WITRI with the help of Honorable Chancellor sir and respected Vice President sirs. Thank you very much for making our life meaningful, sirs. We thank our Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, Registrar, all school deans and directors for their strong support in completing the admission process. My speech would be complete only if I express my sincere thanks to Dr. S. Balamurugan, PG Entrance Exam Coordinator, Dr. Antony Raj, Director SDC, Dr. Sindhil Murugan from SDC, Mr. Shankar and team from Software Development Cell. I also thank Outreach Office, CTS team, Men's Hostel team, Girls Hostel team, Career Development Cell, Finance team, Estates Office, Students Welfare Office, Event Management team, and Security Office. I thank the admission team of other campuses for shouldering me in the times of need. I am grateful to our all PG admission staffs for their involvement and dedication. My sincere gratitude goes to all parents sitting here for trusting VIT for your child's higher education. Finally, a small piece of advice to the students sitting here. You are going to compete with the machines with artificial intelligence. Hence, focus on your studies than the distraction. Please follow the triple Ds and double H to be successful in the life. I wish all students present here all success in all your endeavors. Wishing everyone a wonderful day ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dignitaries. To familiarize parents and students about VIT, we have scheduled various talks which would continue shortly. So I suggest the parents and the students to remain seated. Let us now continue with the session. The order of introduction for the Associate Dean and the HODs would be SAS, Site, Scope, vSign, SSL, SMEC, Sense, Select, SCE, SBST. I request the Associate Deans and HODs to join us on the stage when the previous school is getting introduced. Now I request the HODs of SAS and Site to join us on the stage. HODs and the Associate Deans. Dean SAS, Dr. Arune Nambiraj, Dr. Sheila A., Associate Dean. Can we hear it for them? Thank you. Dr. Balakrishnan S., HOD Physics, Dr. Jagdish Kumar MS, HOD Mathematics, Dr. Sharveshwari S., HOD Chemistry. Thank you, Team SAS. We are now moving on with the team from School of Information Technology and Engineering, SIET, SITE. Dr. Sumati S., Dean SITE, Dr. LD Dinesh Babu, Associate Dean, Dr. Usha Devi, HOD Information Technology, Dr. Shantaraja SP, HOD Software and System Engineering, Dr. Parimala M., HOD Smart Computing, Dr. Vanita M., HOD Computer Applications. Thank you, Team SITE. We are moving on with introduction of the team from School of Computer Science and Engineering, Scope. Dr. Ramesh Babu K., Dean Scope. Dr. M.A. Salim Durai, Associate Dean. Dr. Vairamuthu S. Sir is HOD of Software System. Dr. Anantakumar S., Computational Intelligence. Dr. Parveen Sultana H., HOD Database Systems. Dr. Satyaraj R., HOD Information Security. We have other HODs who are dealing with undergrad courses. Thank you, Team Scope. Now introducing our team from School of Design, acronymed as VSign. Professor Vaidyanathan R., Dean VSign. Professor Raja M., Department of Multimedia, BAM, BVC. Thank you, team. Introduction of the team from School of Social Sciences and Languages. I request the HOD of the school. The next school would be SMEC, SMEC, followed by SENSE, SELECT, SCE, and SBST. The Dean of SSL, Dr. Manoharan M., Associate Dean, Dr. Selvam V., Dr. Bangalore Morarji, HOD Social Science. Dr. Shantanu. We have other HODs as well, Dr. Shantanu, Dr. Geeta, and Dr. Prashanta Kumar. Thank you, team. Now introducing the team from School of Mechanical Engineering, SMEC, SMEC, Dr. Devendranath Ramkumar, Dean SMEC, Dr. Arun Tom Matthew, Associate Dean, Dr. Pandivelan C., HOD Manufacturing Engineering, Dr. Asogan M.A., HOD Thermal and Energy Engineering, Dr. Ashok B., HOD Automotive Engineering, Dr. Benedict Thomas, HOD Design and Automation. Thank you, team. We are moving on with introduction of the team from School of Electronics Engineering, SENSE. Dr. Shivanandam S., Dean SENSE. Dr. Jasmine Pamina Priyadarshini is our Associate Dean. Dr. S. Vidya, HOD of Sensor and Biomedical Technology. Dr. Jagannathan Naidu, HOD Micro and Nano Electronics. Dr. Noor Mohammad V, HOD Communication Engineering. Dr. B. Karthikeyan, HOD Embedded Technology. Thank you, team. Introducing the team from School of Electrical Engineering, Dr. Matthew M. Noel, Dean Select, Dr. Amuda Prabha N., Associate Dean, Dr. Jagannath Pandian, MB, HOD of Control and Automation, Dr. Satish Kumar K., HOD Electrical Engineering, Dr. Ponnambalam P., HOD Energy and Power Electronics, and we also have Dr. Rajini GK. She's also another HOD in Instrumentation Department. Thank you, team. Time to introduce team from School of Civil Engineering, Dr. Santi A.S., Dean of SCE, Dr. Punita Kumar A., Technical and Geotechnical Engineering HOD, Dr. S. Mahendiran, HOD of Environmental and Water Resource Engineering. Thank you, team. Introduction of the team from School of Biosciences and Technology, Dr. Siva R., Dean SBST, Dr. Jayanti A., Associate Dean SBST. The HODs, Dr. Ramesh Pati M., Biotechnology, Dr. Arnold Emerson I., HOD Biosciences, Dr. Devi Rajeshwari V., Biomedical Sciences, Dr. Venkat Kumar, HOD Integrative Biology. Thank you. Thank you, team. The master students of School of Mechanical Engineering will be having your school induction at Rajaji Hall from 2 p.m. onwards. The Rajaji Hall is located in Dr. MGR Block, the second floor of Dr. MGR Block. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. That's a saying. Dr. Samuel Rajkumar, Director, Career Development Center, is very keen in getting you more job opportunities. And sir is here with us to brief about placements at VIT.
Very good morning to all of you. On behalf of the VIT's Career Development Center, I take great pleasure in welcoming you all to VIT. I'm Dr. Samuel Rajkumar. I'm the Director of Career Development Center. I take care of the placements, training and internship of all the 4 campuses of VIT. As you know that we follow a centralized admissions process. The placement process is also centralized. The students from all the 4 campuses of VIT will be participating in the campus recruitment process as and when we start the process. So these are some of the functions of the Career Development Center. Apart from the placements, which is our primary duty, we also facilitate internships, which becomes more important for a PG student because most of the placements for the PG students happen through the internship model. And we also have hackathon, we facilitate hackathons, we facilitate industry certifications, and campus engagements. So this is the statistics of the placements which we did last year. Though it was a recession time, we were able to attract about 900 plus companies on campus. So last couple of years, we are attracting about 900 companies. The last year, the ISCTC was 1 crore, backed by 2 of the BTech students. And our average salary also is on the rise year on year. So if you could see that year on year, the number of companies visiting VIT for placements, this is across all the 4 campuses and all the courses of VIT. The numbers is on the rise, and whether it's a recession or no recession, VIT is able to attract more number of companies on campus. So this is the ISCTC offered, and our average salary, this is again across all the courses. So our average salary is also on the rise. It's about 9 lakhs per annum year on year. So these are the number of Super Dream offers. Super Dream offers, so we have different categories of companies based on the CTC becoming the major eligibility or the criteria for shortlisting the companies. Any company that offers more than 10 lakhs per annum is termed as Super Dream company. Companies that offer between 6 to 10 lakhs are termed as Dream companies, and companies which offer less than 6 lakhs are termed as regular companies. So we were able to get about 4,400 students. It's almost 50% of the students getting more than 10 lakhs per annum last year. Okay, so this will be my last slide, but this should be a lasting slide. As you have joined VIT, VIT gives you multiple placement opportunities. So we allow you to take the highest offer. Till you get the highest offer, you are allowed to attend the recruitments. See, most of you, I think all of you are in the 2-year program. So your first year will go like a jiffy. So right from your end of the second semester, you will start attending interviews. If you are into 2-year MTech programs and 2-year MCA or 2-year MSc, you have a 10 months internship process which starts from the month of August, for which the placements starts in your end of first semester, end of first year itself, which is at the end of second semester. So you may not have any time. By the time you start attending classes, the first semester would get over. Second semester, we will register you for placements, and you will start attending interviews. And by August, all of you will go to industry for internship. You will start earning right from your third semester onwards. The internship stipend ranges from 15,000, and it has gone till 1 lakh last year for the PG students. So you start earning from your immediately after your first year. That second year is entirely dedicated for internship. Another thing is actually the differentiator between VIT and other institutions is you need not come here for any of the reviews, any of the internship reviews, because the internship reviews are also done by the company. So whatever the marks given by the companies, the institution takes that, and the grades are given accordingly. So you will have to be very, very diligent when you are doing your internships. You have to give more importance, because 90% of the placements that you are going to attend will be through the internship model. So they will give you only internship. You start attending internships. At the end of the internship, you get a conversion. 90% of the students who go for internships, more than 6 months internships, they get a full-time offer. The full-time offer ranges from 7 lakhs to 50 lakhs per annum. So for that to happen, the first semester and second semester are going to be very, very important for you. So one is the CGPA. People may say that the CGPA is not important, only the skills will matter. But in the campus recruitment, CGPA also does matter, at least in VIT, because we have large number of students attending the recruitment process. Most of the core engineering companies and the product companies which come, they take CGPA as one of the eligibility criteria for attending the recruitment process. So how do you build your CGPA? It has to be right from your first semester onwards, and you have only 1 semester to show your CGPA, because the second semester itself your placement process will start. So which means first semester becomes very, very important for you for becoming eligible to attend recruitments. In case if you keep any backlogs during your first semester, automatically you become ineligible for the recruitment process, any of the campus recruitment process. The criteria is not set by us. The criteria is set by the industry and is followed across all the campuses. All the campus recruitment process across the country. So please be careful when you do your first semester. You are all matured students in the sense you have already done your undergrad and you have come here for the post-graduation actually. So please ensure that you don't get any backlogs. So we also offer facilitate industry evaluated certifications. So these are certifications usually done by the employees after they join the company, after they have a 2 years or 3 years of experience, they do this certification. But in VIT, we facilitate these certifications to be done by the students when they are on campus. So this gives a lot of value when you start attending the recruitment process. The other one is the soft skills courses. So you will have soft skills and campus recruitment training as part of your curriculum. Give importance to that because it adds a lot of value when you go for your test process. So clearing the test in a campus recruitment process is the first hurdle and it is the biggest hurdle. So unless otherwise you have sufficient knowledge in soft skills and the training provided by VIT, you will not be able to clear the test. You may be very good in your technical skills, you may have very good technical knowledge, but unless otherwise you clear the test process, you will not be eligible to attend any of the interviews. So please give importance to your soft skills. The area of interest, so whatever you put on your CV, it may be from your undergrad level itself. You should be very, very strong in the fundamentals as well as in the advanced concepts of the area of interest or the subject that you put in your CV. So prepare yourself when you come for the recruitment process, and when you decide your area of interest in your first semester, start focusing on that, have the fundamentals right and the advanced concepts also right. The last thing is we have more than 100 clubs and chapters in VIT. Please enroll yourself in one or two chapters, in one or two clubs, because the extracurricular activities which you put on your resume also is very, very important, which is given high value and importance. So have some extracurricular activities. VIT has got a lot of clubs and chapters. Please enroll yourself and have this when you come for the recruitment process. So whatever small projects or internships that you do when you start attending your first semester, put that on your resume. This also adds a lot of value. So whenever you find time, if you get a small vacation, do some online internship or a physical internship, go to the startup, work for, they don't pay anything, but the amount of experience that you would get working in a startup is immense. Please do all these things. You will be able to get into a good company with a good package, and I wish you all the very best and welcome you again to VIT campus. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. It was very exciting. Curriculum and academics are the backbone of any educational system. To describe about the academics at VIT, I invite Dr. Anthony Xavier, Dean Academics.
So my dear students and respected parents, very good morning to all of you, and I'd like to join all the previous speakers in welcoming you all to VIT family. And being a postgraduate student, I need not tell much about the semester pattern. So already you have studied and you may have a 3-year degree or a 4-year degree with you, and you may be aware of all the semester pattern what most of the universities follow in India. So we have a fall semester and winter semester. Fall semester for seniors have already started, and for you, for all the students who are sitting here, the fall semester starts from 14th of August, that is coming Monday, and then it goes up to December 2nd week, and then the winter semester starts on 3rd January for you. And a typical semester contains 15 weeks of instruction day plus 7 days of continuous assessment test 1 and 2. All put together it will be around 90 days per semester. And so your period of study is just 2 years, because all MTech, MCA and 2-year MSc students are sitting here. So your period of study is just 2 years, and the first year you will be having all the theory courses, and then the second year obviously you should go with the project or internship. So even though the second year is dedicated for projects, all the students are expected to be here to report on campus during your second year also. So obviously next fall semester will be tentatively in July, third week or 17th of July. That is the tentative date for next fall. So all the PG students are expected to be in campus on that day, and whoever get internship as on that day can go to industry. The remaining students have to continue the project here in campus. There are two categories. One is the academic project and another one is internship or placement arranged by placement cell or CDC cell. So those who get the projects can immediately go, or whenever they get the project, they can inform the HODs and then they go and join the company. Otherwise, the students, those who don't get any internship during the third semester, they have to stay in campus and they have to carry out the project under the supervision of the faculty member here. So it is mandatory for all the students to stay in campus for the second year till they get internship. Keep this in mind. It is applicable for all MTech students, all MCA students. MSc 2-year program students have their courses, third-year courses also in campus. Only during their fourth semester they can go for project. And this is the academic calendar which will be circulated to all the students on 14th of August. This has already been communicated to all the faculty members here, but for students, since all the students will arrive in campus on 14th of August, this will be communicated from my office to all the students on Monday. Otherwise, the contents are very clear, I think. So the first instruction day starts on 14th of August. Then we have Independence Day, then continuous assessment test period is there. So that is during the month of September. You have to understand that the instruction day, number of instruction day from the first day to CAT 1 will be usually 22 or 23, sometimes it may be 25 days, and the same way between CAT 1 to CAT 2 and from CAT 2 to final instruction day. So whatever may be the date, the continuous assessment tests 1 and 2 are centrally organized by academics office. It will be conducted uniformly for all the students during that period. Even for the seniors also it is being scheduled on that day. So it is my duty to inform you that you have to focus on your studies from day 1 onwards. So we are following continuous assessment system. So that means if you fail to get or score enough mark in CAT 1, then you will be losing that 15 marks. If you fail to attend a quiz, then you will be losing that 5 marks. So there is no concept of recat or requiz or anything like that. So you have to be attentive in the class from the very first day onwards. You have to focus on your studies. That is my sincere advice. So the previous speaker, CDC director, I have already informed about the requirement for your placement. So you have to focus on your studies from day 1 onwards. So this academic calendar will convey all the leave details or the university events like Gravitas or Deepavali holidays or any other festival. Everything will be indicated in the calendar, and this is the same data will be posted on your VTOP also. All the students will get VTOP login credentials by today or tomorrow. So every individual student will have their own login credentials. Don't share the password or login details to others. The information what is shown on VTOP in your login is a reliable and final thing. So don't believe on the information given by your neighbor or by somebody else. There may be some error. Even though they may give correct information, sometimes it may be misleading or there may be some error. The reliable source is only your VTOP login. So there you will have all the information related to your courses, the curriculum, the syllabus, your timetable, your online payment, everything is there. And your transcripts, your academic history, and how your grades are being calculated, all data are made available on your VTOP login. So that is a reliable source. You have to believe that only. And for the first semester, that's for this fall semester, the courses required for you will be registered by the academic coordinator of your school. by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you will get your timetable. All the courses which you are supposed to study during the first semester will be registered. So will be registered by them, and the timetable will be made visible. Whereas for the second semester, you have to register your course on your own. So there is a curriculum for every program, every MTech program or MCA program. There is a curriculum, and looking at that, referring that, you have to register the courses on your own. So there may be multiple sessions for some courses, and depending upon the strength of the program, there may be only one batch, or there may be some two batches, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, like that. So you can decide on your timetable. Even though the fully flexible credit system, many speakers have told about it, it is highly applicable to BTech level programs where there is a considerable number of students and considerable number of courses, whereas in PG programs, in some of the program there may be only 30 students, in some there may be 40 students, since the nature of the program is like that. So the FFCA system may not be applicable. That means you may not have multiple options because of the strength, but still the schools will try to offer more number of electives, and you can choose the electives based upon your interest. And we also give option to register one course under MOOC also. That is also possible. And so this is a slot timetable. As of now, it is empty. By tomorrow or day after tomorrow, once the courses are registered, the appropriate column, appropriate boxes will be filled. So that will indicate the timing at which you need to attend the class. There are 14 slots, A1 to G1 in the morning slot, and A2 to G2 in the afternoon slot. Likewise, lab sessions L1 to L30 in the morning slot, and L31 to L60 in the afternoon slot. So wherever the courses are filled in this template, accordingly you have to attend the class. The course code and the venue will be displayed there in the appropriate box, and you have to refer the timing, whether it is 8 to 8:50 or 10 to 10:50 or 11 to 11:50, or which slot it is and which lab slot it is. All these things will be very clearly indicated in this template, and every student will have his or her own unique timetable. Okay. You can refer that, and from Monday onwards you can start attending the classes, and the attendance will be counted from Monday onwards. And for the next semester, that's for the winter semester, or from that onwards, any student can register a maximum of 27 credits. That's the maximum limit, and minimum it will be 16 credits. And you can register your courses for the next semester. For the current semester, courses will be automatically registered by the academic coordinator. And there are some optional semesters like winter weekend and summer and even fall weekend semesters. If at all you fail to clear any of the courses, you have to re-register the course. We don't have arrear concept. You will not be allowed to register or do anything in the form of arrear. If you fail to clear a course, you have to re-register subject to the availability of the course in the subsequent semester. For that, we have the optional semester. Weekend intra-semester is there. The classes will be on Saturday and Sunday. Then exclusive summer semester will be there at the end of the first year, or even at the end of the second year also. So you have to register the course and complete it, and for placement, the main criteria is no standing arrear. Only then you will be eligible for placement activity. So being a PG students, I need not tell much about that. You know your responsibility. So try to focus on your studies from day one onwards, and complete the courses as and when needed, because your program duration is just 1 year theoretically. So within that 1 year you have to complete all the courses. If you fail to clear the course, then you have to stay in the summer, and there is no guarantee that everyone will clear in the summer also. Then you will lose your placement opportunity, that you know the consequences. And audit course and other things are there. Most of the PG students may not show interest on that, but still we have this option, because your study duration is just 1 year, and from the second year onwards you may go to your what you call internship and other things. I just want to This is the curriculum structure. The first box on the top is applicable for all the MTech programs, The total number of credits are 70, and you have discipline core courses for 24 credits, discipline elective courses for 12, then project and internship, then open elective, and then the skill enhancement courses. So these courses are there, and the project and internship will be for 26 credits. One master thesis or first project will be during your third semester, that is for 10 credits, and for the fourth semester you have a 12 credit projects. Both put together it will be 22. Then the remaining 4, 2 for your study oriented project and 2 for the design project. The study oriented project 2 credit work will be registered in your first semester itself. The academic coordinator will register that study oriented project, that's for 2 credit. For the second semester you have to register for the design project, that's a compulsory course, that will be for 2 credits. And then in the third semester 10 credit master thesis or project or dissertation, and for the fourth semester it will be 12 credits. So all put together there are 26 credits for your project and internship. During your first and the second semester, at the end of the semester, there will be an international conference organized by any one of the school. Science, Engineering and Technology Conference. All the PG students are expected to present their work in that. For example, an MTech student or an MCA student, you have the study-oriented project in the first semester. Under the guidance of any one of the faculty member, you have to carry out the work for 3 months, and then on 26th or 27th of November, the Science, Engineering, Technology International Conference will be there. During that conference, you have to present your work. Based on your work, based on your presentation, based on the content, you will be evaluated and the marks will be posted for the course. It is a 2 credit course. Likewise, for the second semester, you have another course called Design Project. And similarly, at the end of the winter semester, you will have the next Science, Engineering, Technology Conference. This is being conducted for more than 12 years, and I think now it is 23rd Science, Engineering, Technology Conference in this fall semester. Of course, you will be informed about that. I think in the there it is mentioned 24th Science, Engineering, Technology Conference. It is on 23rd of November and 24th of November as per your academic calendar. So in that conference you have to present this study-oriented project, both MCA students and MTech students. Whereas MSc students, the course name itself is SET 5001. For all MSc students, it is SET 5001, Science, Engineering, Technology Conference. Whereas for MCA and MTech students, the name of the course is Study-Oriented Project. For the next semester, it will be Design Project, and for MSc students, it will be SET 5002, Science, Engineering, Technology 5002. And all the MSc students have to register for one more conference, SET 5003, during your third semester also, all MSc students. But that's not applicable for MTech and MCA students. So, this is the total credits required for become eligible for an MTech degree, 70 credits. Whereas the second box indicates the credit structure for MCA. For MCA, the credit requirement is 80 as per AICTE norms, UGC norms, 80 credits are earmarked. So, during the first and the second semester, you may register and earn somewhere around 46 or 48 credits, and the remaining 8 or 9 credits you are supposed to register and complete it during the summer semester. Only MCA students I'm saying. MCA students have to stay here for summer, and they have to register for the remaining 2 or 3 electives. That will be for 8 credits or 9 credits during the summer, and then they have to complete the requirement. You can understand the difference. For MTech it is 70, for MCA it is 80. So there is a difference of 10 credits. So that difference, in terms of courses, it will be 3 courses at a maximum. So all MCA students have to stay here for the summer, May 2024. You have to stay here, complete the 3 courses, and then you will become eligible for placement or whatever it is. And after that, you will have a break of 15 days. Then July 3rd week, all the students are supposed to report in campus, and whoever get internship can go to the company, or else the remaining students should stay in campus and carry out their master thesis under the guidance of any of the faculty members in campus. Remember that. And the third one is, third box indicates the credit structure for all MSc program. For MSc programs, of course, we have not yet revised the curriculum. So there we have discipline elective, university elective, and all these things. That also is for 80 credits. But all MSc students will stay here during the third semester to do that 3 or 4 courses here. So they need not stay here for summer. Only MCA students should stay here for summer. MSc students can take vacation and go for internship or anything, and then they have to come back here for the third semester, continue their studies for the 3 or 4 course, and then for the fourth semester they will carry out their project. Again, if it is internship, you can go to industry, or if it is here in-house project, you have to carry out your project under the guidance of any of your faculty member here. So that is how the fourth semester activity will go on. Whereas for all MTech students, all the course studies will be completed by first year. In the second year onwards, they can carry out their project. If they get internship, they can go, or else they have to carry out their master thesis or project or dissertation in campus under the guidance of the project. At any point of time, whenever you get internship, whenever CDC arrange an internship for you, you can inform your HOD and the dean, vacate the hostel and go and join the company for internship. This is the policy. This is the procedure. And audit course, additional course I told, if it is needed, you can take it up, otherwise you can leave it. And another option is grade improvement. Suppose if you have gotten less grade in sense a lower grade, a E grade or D grade in any of the course, but still you are confident that you can get a better grade in future in the third or fourth semester, you can plan, still if you are in campus doing a project, you can make an attempt to improve your grade by registering the one course. You can get a better grade like A or S. It is possible. Options are there. You can make use of it if required. Otherwise, if you are, if you don't want, if you are joining a company and doing internship, you cannot come back for grade improvement. So these provisions are there for both UG and PG students. If required, you can use it. And course substitution, again, that is applicable for elective courses only. Unfortunately, if you don't want to continue with an elective, and if you want to change it, you can drop after Cat 1 period, then you can wait, and in the subsequent semester you can substitute the electives, which the course which you feel more comfortable, you can substitute with that and you can complete it. That option also is there. Credit transfer, this is option is there for all the students of VIT. The students can go abroad to complete 3 or 4 courses, and even your master thesis or your dissertation can be carried out in any of the universities abroad where we have MOU, and after completing the work, you can come back and claim for credit transfer. Likewise, within our country, UGC and NPTEL SWAYAM portal have introduced new, courses, 3 credit, 4 credit courses for UG and PG students. And if you are interested to take up that MOOC course, any one course you can register during the first 1 year study period, and then you can claim for credit transfer for open elective allowed. Open elective allowed, not discipline elective. Whereas the courses which you try to complete in any abroad universities, that can be considered even for program elective courses, not core courses. Understand? The MOOC courses within India, if you try with SWAYAM or NPTEL, that can be considered for open elective, and courses which you complete in any of the abroad universities and come back, that can be considered for even program elective, for credit transfer, even the project also. Then attendance, 75% attendance is mandatory to become eligible for continuous assessment test 1 and test 2, and also final assessment test. Even if it is, it's fully automated system, even if it is 74.9, the system will not permit you for writing the exam. That means the venue detail or the exam date, everything will be suppressed. You will not come to know where you should go or when you should write. So the no information regarding the continuous assessment test will be displayed. So maintain attendance from very first day onwards. Focus on your studies from first day onwards. So all very important being PG students. You can you can understand the things. So n plus 3 is the maximum duration. N stands for the actual study period. For you it is 2 years. And beyond that, if you fail to complete the program, and you can take another 3 years, that's the maximum limit for completing your program. And then semester or year break on medical ground. This option also we give for the benefit of the students. If any of the students fell seriously sick and could not attend the class for more than a month or so, it is advised to take a semester break. Instead of attending irregular to the class and getting an F grade, better to take a break for the whole semester and come back in the next semester after recovering completely, and then you can focus on your study, complete your studies with a good grade. So semester break we offer, you can make use of it if required, only on medical grounds. Then indiscipline activities. So being mature student, I hope you will not involve in any of the violation of code of conduct or examination indiscipline activities. So need not indulge in any of those activities. Please be aware of all those things. And set project I told, science, engineering, technology project, and then the conference every semester we conduct. And semester abroad program, I told about that. Anyway, the director IR office also will give more information about the semester abroad program. And this is the internal assessment pattern. We have continuous assessment test 1 and test 2, which carries 15 mark weightage. It will be conducted for 90 minutes, 90 minutes for 50 marks, 50 marks, but it will be scaled down to 15 and 15, CAT 1 and CAT 2. And another 30 marks are for the quizzes, assignments, case study, mini project, seminar. It all depends upon the courses, and the respective faculty member will say what you have to do during the semester, whether a seminar or a case study or a presentation, whatever it is, they will decide. But whereas continuous assessment test 1 and test 2 are common for all the students, which will be organized centrally by academics office, and your duty is to check your VTAB login, check the schedule when the exam is, where you have to go and attend the exam. You got to just go there and attend the exam. That's it. And all the other processes will take place automatically. And the last one about the grading policy, what we follow. You can see from S to F, a student who get more than 10 in any of the project or lab. We follow absolute grading system for project and lab oriented courses. In that case, if you score more than 90, you will get an S grade, and then 80 A, 70 B, 60 C, and 55 and above D, 50 and between 50 and 55 it is E for absolute grading. For relative grading, it is based upon the performance of the whole class. If there are 25 students in a class, the applicable formula will be used for deciding and awarding the grade for every student. If the class strength is less than 10, then absolute grading system will be followed. If it is more than 11 and more than 11, then it will be relative grading concept. And whatever formula used, how the grade is being awarded, all the details will be made very clearly. It is complete transparent system. In your transcript, the formula or your how the grades are being awarded, from which grade to which grade, from which mark to which grade, what grade is being awarded, the range of marks, all details will be made transparent. It will be very clear on your VTAB login. You can check that and you can understand how gradings are being awarded. Okay. So this is the last one. So you have a lot of opportunities here, and so you have to make use of it and come out with flying colors. So I will conclude my session with wishing you all the best and a fruitful stay in VIT campus. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for the well-explained session. Exams improve the students' overall personality, intelligence, memory, and their revision skills. To explain about the examination at VIT, I now invite Dr. Sridharan B., Controller of Examinations.
Thank you, ma'am. Very good afternoon to all of you. I welcome you all for this VIT family. Here I am Professor Sridharan, Controller of Examination, to explain to you about the exam systems in VIT, Vellore. We have a team of 27 members and Deputy Controller, Professor Siva Balan, Assistant Controller, Professor Balasubramanian, Our office functions in SJT 810 in Silver Jubilee Tower. You need to access through the exam portal through the VIT website, or there will be app given to you, a VTOP app, and the subsequent speaker will talk to you about VTOP. And in that app, you will be accessible to get this examination portal. So here we are responsible to conduct a final assessment test examination that is called FAT, and evaluation of your answer scripts, and subsequently paper seeing and revaluation processes. All this we will enable through your VTOP login, and also publication of results. After completion of all this, we will upgrade your marks and grades, as well as grade histories, and the issuing of your mark sheets, consolidated mark sheets, professional certificates, degree certificates, and subsequently if you go for a job, a government job or private jobs or any industries, we will be verifying your degree certificates. All this done by our office. In addition to this, alumni portal also available in VIT website, where you can apply for transcripts. If you are applying for foreign universities, higher education, you can apply for transcripts through VIT website. Even after your completion of your degree courses, you will be accessible this portal that is present in main VIT website. And verification of your degree certificate by eSenad, WES, or any other mode or manual method also is achieved by our office. All this done from Controller of Examination Office. The examination at VIT conducted in two distinct classes. One is internal and second is external. Internal is measured in the form of continuous assessment tests, which is explained by Dean Academics already. It's called a CAT, continuous assessment test. And our office is responsible to conduct a final assessment tests. The weightage for internal is 60% and 40% for external, that is final assessment test. Even though laboratory classes and examinations are conducted by the concerned school faculty members or your course teachers, will be considered as a final assessment examination. Our project presentation, VIVOS examination, soft skill examination, all these comprehensive VIVA, all these are also considered as a final assessment test, which is conducted by the concerned faculty member, and they will upload the marks in VTOP. As far as marks visualization is concerned, continuous assessment test marks will be visualized soon after the faculty upload your marks, whereas final assessment test marks will be displayed only after the publication of your results. After the publication of results, we will display your marks first, and then subsequently we will have a grading system A, B, C, D, E, F and S grade. And then if people are not satisfied, we can apply for paper seeing and revaluation. And if the mark is higher, whichever is higher, whether valuation or revaluation, whichever is higher is considered. Still, even after the revaluation process, the student is not happy with the marks. The office facilitates for appellate evaluation process as well. And if even after all those, the course is get F grade or so, then the students are allowed to re-register the course. You have to completely re-register the course. There is no arrear concept here in VIT. So you have to re-register the course again and attend all the classes, again appear for continuous assessment test 1, 2, and then quiz, everything you have to appear. Arrear concept is permitted only for timed out students. Timed out students are those who complete all the years, 2 years or 5 years, whatever it may be, then they are coming under the arrear concept. Only for them arrear examination is permitted. Those who completed the time duration. Examination menu through VTOP portal is accessible to you all for both the parents as well as the students. You can see the VTOP menu. There's an examination panel. If you click that, the pull down button will be there. Under that you can visualize exam schedule. Suppose a semester exam, what day, when you seat, which seat, all those will be displayed in the right side. For an example, you can see the right side table, course code, course title, course type, whether theory or embedded theory or lab, whatever it may be, and the slot A1, B1, C1 are all belongs to forenoon slots, and A2, B2, C2 slots belongs to afternoon. And you will also be known through this VTOP the exam duration 9:30 to 12:30 or 2 to 5, forenoon or afternoon, whatever, everything is displayed there in the portal itself. Venue of the examination, suppose SJT 101 or whatever it may be, and seating arrangement like a row 1, column 1 in the form, it will be visualized to you. It is user friendly. First time you will assist you to identify your seat, thereafter you yourself will identify. And similarly, other menu, if you just pull down the examination portal, you can also see the marks menu, grades. You can visualize how many grades, how much grade you got in. You can also apply paper seeing and revaluation process through this VTOP, and you can also visualize grade history, whatever you have scored so far in your semester or in 1 year or 2 years, up to after completion of your courses. All this you can visualize. In addition to that, you can also project file upload is facilitated. Comprehensive Viva report has been facilitated to upload, and arrear application, refat application, everything visualized through VTOP login. Suppose I want to see semester result. This is the way you will visualize the marks. You can see there is a grand total in the third column from the right side, 74, 71. That's your actual mark. But in the transcript or mark sheet, it will not be displayed. It will be displayed in the form of grade B, C, A, B, S, like that. So, and concerned courses, what other courses you are doing it, all the courses, a course code, course title, and whether it's theory only or embedded theory, that is theory containing a lab as well. Put together, it's called as embedded theory or soft skills, whatever it may be. All those marks will be displayed at the end of publication of your results of the semester. Suppose I want to see in the first one, business analytics and intelligence, what is the mark I scored in detail. Here it is given. Suppose digital assignment 1, quiz 2, either continuous assessment test 1 or 2 or midterm, whatever it may be, it will be displayed to you in the portal. And as already informed to you, there are two way of grading system, absolute grading and relative grading. Absolute grading are all followed for all the laboratory classes. Whatever the mark you scored will be printed as such in the transcript and mark sheet. That's called absolute grading. For relative grading, it is converted into better form. I mean, if the number of students are more than 11, it will be followed relative grading only for theory courses. And if you feel marks are extremely high awarded or low awarded, there comes the relative grading plays important role in neutralizing those extremes. So there comes the relative grading, which will be beneficial to all the students as well. So at the end, you will get a complete total of 62.2 marks. Accordingly, you will be getting the grade in your transcript or mark sheet. At the end of semester 1 or semester 2, like how you get a consolidated mark, you will get a consolidated grade sheet as well in your VTOP login. This is how you can see whether the end of second semester or end of the third semester, the list will be longer than this. And at the end of completion of your course, you will be given consolidated transcript as well as consolidated mark sheet as well by our office. So this is the way you can see your VTOP login grade history upgradation. This is the grading policy. Between 9.1 and 10 it is S grade, between 8.1 and 9 it is A grade, between 7.1 to 8 it is B grade, it goes on. But there are some other gradings mentioned in your mark sheet or transcripts. N grade. What is N grade? N grade is the one or two component failed to do by the students, either continuous assessment test 1 or lab component, or any other component is missed, then it will reflect in the mark sheet in the form of N grade. It has 4 subclasses, N1, 2, 3, 4. N1 represents the fail to do one or more components in the curriculum. Second, N2 grade represents due to deboard due to attendance lacking. You need to have a 75% and above attendance. Better to have a safer side 80% please maintain. Because as already informed to you, 74.5 also, it is all automated computerized systems. It will assume it as a lack of attendance, it will debar you automatically. So better to have a safer side 80% and above for you as a safer side. N3 grade is absent in final assessment test examination. You have completed all other components of the courses except the final assessment test. Something happened to you on that particular time, so that is called N3 grading. N4 grading, someone does malpractices, it will come under N4 grading. Please understand, malpractice punishments are very severe. Even all papers make it awarded 0, so be careful about that. And beyond the N grade, there will be other gradings also. W grade. W grade represents course withdrawal. So you have to register your courses each and every semester, and you have been given 1 to 2 weeks time to withdraw the courses. But you can withdraw the course, still it will reflect in the mark sheet. So there comes called a W grade. U grade, that means completed audited courses are successfully, that represents in the form of U grade. P grade, there is a pass in the pass-fail course. There are some courses like languages, pass-fail course only. Y grade, suppose you are doing a semester, second semester or third semester or final semester, still you wanted to apply for foreign, you will be asking for transcript. Y grade is mentioned in transcripts, that is yet to complete. You are pursuing the courses, so it is represented in the form of Y grade. This is the formula given to you for relative grading to you. And Office of Controller of Examination is responsible for preparation of examination timetable, scheduling, all those. You need not approach any notice boards or Controller of Examination Office. It will be visible to your VTOP, in your VTOP. Its app is uploaded in your mobile phone itself. Both parents and students can visualize the exam dates, time, whether the person is absent or present, how much mark he scored, everything will be visualized through VTOP. And results publication, once published results also you can visualize, and it is our responsibility to evaluate and publish it. Once you write the examination, thereafter every process is digitalized. We will scan all the answer scripts and upload it in your concerned faculty login within 24 hours. And also, we publish the result after the last examination, 10 days, maximum 10 days time. Within 10 days time, we have to publish the results. So you will be getting results in very short period of time, maximum of 10 days. So it is the role of Controller of Examination Office to make you apply to paper seeing and revaluation processes and everything. And Office of Controller of Examination also responsible to issue you grade sheets, transcripts, consolidated mark sheets, provisional degree certificates, genuineness verifications by our stakeholders like government offices, corporate bodies, educational institutions, or national and international standards. And also Office of Examination also responsible to audit the answer scripts after the result published or just before the publication of your results, whether evaluation has been done perfectly. And lastly, it is also responsible to issue the duplicates, certificates. Thank you all. I wish all you I wish all of you all the very best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your informative talk. VTOP, acronym for VIT on top, designed by our own software development cell, is our own learning management system tool. I request Dr. Sendil Murugan, Assistant Director of the cell, to explain its usage.
Good afternoon, dear parents and students of Masters 2023 batch. So here it is a short session about the platform, digital platform called as a VTOP. So that in order to get the credentials for which we need to complete some preliminaries, we are going to brief about that. So actually we need to know what are all the steps that we need to complete in order to get the credentials and how to use the VTOP and what are all the facilities available in the VTOP. Yeah, it's regarding the portal that you are already familiar with, the Freshers portal through which you have done your tuition fees payment. In that first you will be finding a menu named Freshers Guidance. So there it will be providing you the complete information regarding what are all the steps that you need to do in order to get into the regular academics. First we need to complete your profile information. Followed by that you need to complete that anti-ragging affidavit from the external portal. Then get the VTOP credentials, log into VTOP. First about the student profile. So here you are requested to give the personal information, family information, and then your studies, education information, all your UG qualifications related details. And it is very important to ensure that you are giving correct mobile number of yours and then your parents, because to which you will be getting all the official communications. And if you'd like to change the mobile number, you have to contact your concerned HOD. Then for any other profile related updates, contact PG Admissions Office. Then after that, you will be having one link called as antiragging.in. Please get into that link, fill the necessary information, download the affidavit, upload the affidavit in the same platform. Then you just go into the VTOP credentials. So here you just give the mobile number you have used for registration and the profile. You will be getting the OTP. Then after that you will come to know the register number allotted to you and then the password for logging into the VTOP. If the register number is not yet generated, contact PG Admissions. Then after that get into the VTOP, use that register number and then the password for logging into the VTOP. We strongly suggest that to change the password immediately after your first successful attempt. Then about the VTOP, as I already told you, so the VTOP actually login that facilitates the information like the academics, examinations, and then your complete schedule information. All such things are available in the VTOP itself. Here actually we are serving main stakeholders like you, students, parents, and then all the administration officers. All those officers are all served by this VTOP only. So once you got into the VTOP, first you just know about the school and then the program you belongs to, the concerned HOD and then the concerned dean. First you get into all those things. Then you just know about the course pages, the timetable and slots you have registered in. Then the concerned faculty who is taking care of the class, then the complete timetable information, so that where you have to go and attend your class, the timings, everything will be clearly given in the VTOP itself. Then about the examinations, regarding as informed by the COE itself, you don't want to go to any notice board to know about your examination schedule and timings. All the informations are available in the VTOP itself, and then the course materials uploaded by your faculty will also be available there. Then your digital assignment upload also can be done through VTOP itself. Then about the hostels. So already we have provided with you a platform in the freshers portal to know about the room number and then the mess where you have to dine in. So just take that information to the hostels before getting checked in. And it is always a good practice to apply for the leave through VTOP. You will be provided with the menu hostels leave. Apply the leave, get it approved by your HOD. And for the lady students, get it approved by the concerned LH officials. Then after that, actually you can go for a leave. Then we have facilitated the important thing for the parents also. Parents also can keep track of all the information about your ward through VTOP. So here you have to give your ward's register number and then the date of birth to log into the VTOP. You can access the academics information, examination schedule, then about the hostels attendance. Day-to-day hostel attendance is also available, taken through biometric, is also available to the parents login. And another important thing is the online payment. Students can also do the online payment and parents can also do it. And if you are facing any bank side limitations, you can make use of wallet facility available in the VTOP. And always actually we would like to tell that if you would like to tell any medical information about your ward means, you can make use of that facility in your parents login itself so that it is viewed by the students welfare counseling team and then the hostel office to keep track of it. This is the ward's regular class attendance, examination schedule, grade information, then the online payment that the parents can do, hostel attendance. And these are all the things that you have to complete the student's profile, get your VTOP credentials, and inside your VTOP you will be finding a menu called My Info Credentials. There you can find the official email ID that you are going to use inside the VIT. All the circulars, informations posted by various departments will be received in that email only. And if you have any queries regarding the profile, you can email to PG Admissions. And then regarding your regular academics, helpdesk.acad. VTOP related issues, send email to helpdesk.sdc. And we are sitting in SJT 820. Then regarding the finance, helpdesk.finance. For examinations, helpdesk.coe. And once again, we welcome you all. Thank you.
VIT hostels are home away from home. To explain its salient feature, I welcome Dr. Deepa Shankar, Director Ladies Hostels.
Good morning, one and all. On behalf of the entire hostel team, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. So, ladies hostel and men's hostel have several blocks. So, we are operating 9 blocks and the men's hostel is operating 19 blocks as of now. We always stand by our caption, a home away from home. So, our vision, mission statements are given here. So, we would like to express that your students are going to be making new friends from different cultures, different countries. They will be given a global exposure. So, you can very well learn and become world ready. Various facilities are available in the hostels. As PG students, you will be very much in need of Wi-Fi, which will be provided till 12 midnight, after which you are supposed to sleep. Security facility is always there in place, 24/7 security services along with CCTV cameras in the corridors. Lady and men security guards are always available to guard you. Counseling services are available. So these days we undergo various different sorts of stress issues. You can always contact a counselor whenever you are in need. Residential counselors are available in the blocks as well. And healthcare facility, you need not worry whenever you have any health issues. There is a primary health center in E block hostel. So immediately a nurse can take care of you, and if required, through an ambulance can be sent to the health center, and from there refer to any good hospitals, multi-speciality hospitals if required. So parents need not worry about the health of your wards. So when it comes to ladies hostel, we have some additional facilities. So if at all you feel that your ward is traveling during the night time or in the early hours, we can always associate her with an escort facility to the nearby railway stations or bus stands, wherever the security guard can come along with them, pick them up from the railway station, or even drop them there. So all such escort facilities are available. And for the library, from 9 o'clock, we have shuttle services to take you to the library. So this facility is exclusive for ladies hostel. So this is one important thing which you have to mandatorily follow. So biometric attendance is a must, both in ladies as well as men's hostel. In case of ladies hostel, near the warden bay, you will be seeing all your biometric machines. So you are supposed to keep your fingerprint in the machines between 8:30 to 9:45 p.m. So if not, the warden will start searching you through your mobile phones, then to your rooms, and then to your parents. So see to that you don't disturb your parents' sleep during a day, right? So in men's hostel, the biometric attendance will be brought from 9 o'clock by the block supervisors to your respective rooms. So make sure you are staying back in your rooms and give your attendance before starting to study in a dormitory or anywhere else, okay? So attendance is mandatory. Gate in time rules. So every student will definitely want to go out to refresh for some time. So look at the gate in time rules. So at your main gate, it is permissible only till 7 o'clock. So you should be inside before 7 o'clock. And hostel gates, it is 8:30. And outing and shopping permissions are given uniformly to both ladies and men's hostel, 2 hours per day on an instructional day, meaning when you have classes, and non-instructional days whenever you don't have classes, okay, 4 hours is given. So see to that you don't violate the norms. In ladies hostel, every block will be associated with a deputy warden who is going to take care of monitoring your 2 hours, 4 hours. It's very strict here. If you go beyond, once they can inform you, twice they can lock your shopping outing. So you may not be allowed to go out for 2 weeks. So see to that you follow all the norms which is stated here. Leave approval, there are different types of leaves. Being PG students, you may require even official leaves. Hometown leaves are only permitted twice in a month. It can be including local guardian leave as well. There is no requirement for a local guardian. It is not mandatory, but if at all you have a local guardian, you would have submitted a local guardian affidavit along with a personal security bond to your hostel block supervisors. So we will be updating it shortly in your VTOP, so you can apply leave twice in a month. But if a parent comes to take their ward, there is no restriction. Any number of times you can go along with your parent on leave. Official leaves are meant when a HOD or your proctor or any faculty, any professor has to approve, then official leaves are considered even through DSW. For attending cultural or sports events, it can be through Director Students Welfare also. Otherwise, the official leaves can come through your dean or HOD, we will be definitely considering. Vacations are also there, summer and winter vacations, you can specifically apply such leaves as well. So everything will be through the VTOP software. I think Dr. Senthil Murugan was clearly telling you about how to go about your VTOP software. All leave approvals, if you are a hostler, you have to click the hostel tab and go ahead applying for your leave and outing permissions. Whenever a particular faculty of your class is willing to take you to an industry, you need to apply for a special outing. In case of ladies hostel, it is very much mandatory. So see to that you apply for special outing. Fingerprint recordings at the main gates during your entry exit is also mandatory. So we need to know where you are, and it will help you in the process. So strictly outing and shopping permissions can be given. Yeah. Strictly shopping and outing permissions can be given only on submission of affidavits. So if you have not submitted your affidavits, you are not eligible for a outing or a shopping permission. But leave is exclusive, right? Leave does not connect with shopping or outing. So only if you want your wards to go out of the campus, you are going to submit a personal security bond and an affidavit. So follow the hostel guidelines which is there in the affidavit. Kindly don't blindly sign, then don't come and tell us where the rules and the norms are written, okay? So see to that every parent signs, reads and signs the affidavit as well as your ward. So silence hours is very strictly maintained in hostels. After 9 p.m., you can do a silent reading by putting on your study lamps. There is no restriction, right? Study lamps can be on 24/7. It's up to you. Everybody is given an independent study lamp. If at all, like you want to study in a dormitory, you can go in groups and study as well. Every block has a dormitory, but you should not be disturbing any roommates. If at all, even a single student wants to sleep, the tube light should be off. So see to that you maintain the silence hours, no noise creation after 9 o'clock. So belongings, see, this is totally a cashless environment. Everywhere, whichever shop you want to go, GPay works, card system works. So no cash handling is required. So don't keep much cash inside your cupboards. Don't keep any valuables for that case. Okay. So anyhow, we have CCTV cameras in the corridors, but rooms are your personal space. Nobody can monitor you with the help of cameras and all that. So it is up to you to store your belongings, all valuable belongings. Cash is not at all required. ATMs are there in the nook and corner. So don't draw much money and keep with you. Electrical appliances other than whatever is required for your academic purpose, like a laptop, charger, mobile chargers. The rest of the electrical appliances are not permissible. If you want to iron your clothes, definitely in every block corridors we have put a common iron box where you can go and iron your clothes. Laundry is also facilitated through your fee structure itself. So every week you can share your dirty clothes to the laundry. So 44 washes per 10 months is always permissible. So see to that once in a week you submit your clothes to the laundry. So this is a totally ragging free campus, right? So we cannot accept anybody bullying or harassing anybody. So it is very clear in the code of conduct, affidavit, everything is clearly available in the website. You can always go through. So any PG program and UG program is considered a program wherein everybody has to stay inside the hostel if you are not a native of Vellore or residing within 60 kilometers. Till 60 kilometers we are permitting. Otherwise, you cannot stay as day boarders. I do definitely know that many have not taken rooms in the hostel, especially MTechs and MSCs. See to that, be it boys or girls, it is mandatory to take a room inside. If at all you want to stay as day boarders, you can always stay along with a parent. There is a formality which has to be completed to Director Students Welfare such that a parent can come and sign in their registers once a week. Okay? So all our residential programs, UG and PG programs, it is very much mandatory to stay inside hostels. So there is always a code of conduct available online, better read and keep, right? No smoking, no alcohol, say no to drugs. So nothing like that is considerable. It may lead to suspension and expulsion, so please be careful. So to facilitate living inside the hostels, we do conduct hostel review committee meetings, which is chaired by our Honorable Vice President once in 15 days. So we will be informing on the formalities, the norms, the functionalities, whatever information has to be passed to you, plus we will listen to your grievances. And moreover, we will be conducting so many events, right? So we will be discussing on the events which are going to take place in future. So make it a habit of attending hostel review committees. Once in 15 days, we will be keeping in different blocks so that everybody gets a chance to express. But you need not wait till the hostel review committee meeting to submit your grievances. You can always mail to us. At any point of time, we will be checking your mails and replying back to you. Mess and menu committee, you can always become a member. We'll be floating a circular inviting you to become a member of the hostel review committee meeting as well as the mess committee. You can frame menus along with us. So you are most welcome to join such committees. So there are different facilities. Let me quickly go through the facilities. So for parents, we have not permitted to come inside hostels and see your wards rooms. So if at all you want to have a look. So these are the normal type rooms with bunk beds, single cots, And these are the apartment type photographs taken from G&H block of ladies hostel, wherein you get separate beds, a living room extra, along with couches, and an attached washroom per 3 rooms. Gym facilities, food outlets, ATMs, sports facilities. So this is in and around the campus. When you go around the campus, you can find out all the facilities. Pharmacy is a must. So both men's hostel and ladies hostel, you will get pharmacies, exclusive swimming pools for ladies and men. Amphitheater, you can look at the lower photograph of an amphitheater which can be inside the blocks to display movies. So weekends are the time wherein we help you in relaxing. So after any exam, we see to that we give you a DJ, movies, etc. So we also help you to unwind. Salons, beauty salons, and then Nate Laundry, for which you have already paid through your academic fees. So you also get to have driving classes if at all you want to get a license. Okay? So pharmacy, ambulances, security, whatnot, whatever. So this is one of the most awaited event, the Freshers Meet, which we will be holding for you in the month of September first week. So after all freshers come and settle down, the seniors are eager to present you with their performances and enlighten you. So this was last year's Freshers Meet. And all self-defense classes, especially for ladies, is being conducted year after year. Celebrations, DJs. Holy celebration is one much awaited event in ladies hostel and men's hostel. So this is our organogram. So we are headed by the Pro-Vice Chancellor, followed by the directors, chief wardens, and then associate chief wardens, deputy wardens, etc. So I would like to introduce the men's hostel director, whom you would have witnessed on stage during the earlier deliberations. Like Mr. Dr. Shiva Shankar is your director of the men's hostel, and Dr. Mohana Sundaram is the chief warden. So Director Shiva Shankar is from School of Advanced Sciences. So many are here from School of Advanced Sciences. Mohana Sundaram sir from Scope School, Computing Science. And we also have a couple of associate chief wardens. So Dr. Satyavelu from Agriculture, Bayal School, and Dr. Shiva Kumar from SSL. So these are the blocks wherein you have been allotted. So every detail on the block, the phone number, the mail address, everything is available under Campus Life in our website. You may also note the same. So this is pertaining to ladies hostel. I am Dr. Deepa Shankar. I am from Bayal School, School of Agriculture. Chief Warden Dr. Nirmala, from a chemical engineer from Chemical Engineering School, and Dr. Maithili from School of Biosciences and Technology. So you may note our mail IDs, phone numbers, but anytime you can get it from the website and your notice boards as well. So thank you for the patient listening. Most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for elaborating about the hostels. Office of Students' Welfare always works for the well-being and the welfare of the students. And we have a short activity from Dr. Jetson and Mr. Clinton. I now call them on stage.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon. All sleeping. Good afternoon. That's nice. Okay. So much of information about academics from the morning, right? All right. That's very informative. But there's one important thing that we all should consider. Not just for these 2 academic years, but for life. Can anyone guess what it is? Food? Sleep? No? Okay, let's talk about mind. Oh, that's nice, sir. Thank you. How many of you know about mental health? Just one? Okay, few counselors are raising their hands. Apart from that, nobody? Okay.
Sir, hold on. What's
Yes,
happening? What's happening? What are you talking about? I just took a picture of you. Why?
That you only should say, sir. Why did you take
Okay,
picture
this is a
of
very
me?
important time, I should say. Before I ask my counselor colleague, Mr. Clinton, how are you? Can we all rise up wherever we are seated? Parents as well as the students. Can we all rise up? Yeah, as I'm going to ask my friend Mr. Clinton, how are you? Please ask the person on your right or left, how are you? How are you? How are you, sir?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm also good. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Yeah, it's been a long time. There's been a lot of information going on. We've been hearing it from the morning. At least 20% or 40%. I would love to have a show of hands. 20% registered in your mind or hearts. 20%. Okay, good. 40%. 40%. 90%. Anybody? Okay, anyways, please go out and check out our videos because it's also recorded, I believe. Okay, now let's come to our talk. So when I asked you, how are you? You said, I am fine, I believe. Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I am fine, but are you really fine?
Probably, yes, sir. I'm really fine.
Okay, and many of our friends also, when they asked, how are you? They said, I am fine. But is it real? I doubt.
That is a question, actually. Okay. Everyone would have told you, I'm fine, I'm doing good. But do you know that they are actually doing good? Can you identify, can you guess how they are doing good? No, right? Because in their heart, they might be having some issues, but they could not tell you. But we all fake it, that we are good. I'm happy. We fake smiles, right?
Now let me ask you more detailedly. How is your mental health, sir? You were talking about mental health, so I'm asking you, how is your mental health?
That's a different, unique question, sir. Nobody would ask this question. I'm doing mentally great, sir. Though I have my responsibilities, my problems, I strive to take care of my mental health like we all take care of our physical health.
Okay, that's good. Mental health is essential now that we understand. Now, what does VIT contribute in mental health? Why are we talking this to PG students?
Okay. Not just for PG students. Everyone in this world, we need to take care of our mental health, right? It's just like we go to doctors for a fever or cold. It's just like that. We take care of our mental health by coming to counselors, especially when you ask what VIT is doing. We have 12 counselors in this campus, spread across this campus, who take care of students' mental health.
Okay, sir. Now, let me ask you a question. One of my students is facing mobile addiction, I believe. Mobile addiction, he's so engaged with mobiles. Anybody parents, can you say any of your children addicted with mobiles? They are always digging with the mobiles. Okay, I have some hands going on like that. Okay, even at PG level it is there. So how can we address this? How would we address this as a counselor, professional counselor?
Okay, sir, that's a good question. Addiction in common, not just mobile addiction, addiction for any kind. That's a big issue now. Especially after the COVID times. The students who sit inside four walls, always with the mobiles, they get addicted to social media or games like PUBG, all those things. If they want to change, if they want to come out of it, we can help them by addressing why they are addicted. We build rapport and we get all the information from them, which is very confidential. We take sessions together where we help them analyze what they do, how they can come out, how troublesome the problem is. We actually tell them this is a way to come out and they can choose it. And counseling is not advising, a major important point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, please address that to your hearts. Counseling is not advising. So it's a mindful and it's an emotional support that we provide and we walk through empathetically. Okay, let me go on with the last question.
Yes, sir.
How do I reach these counselors on campus, sir?
Okay. How many of you have gone across campus? Okay, did you see a board, a silver board with a quote called, life is very precious? Did anyone notice that? All right, few hands. That board has the information about counselors. All the counselors, where they sit and their phone numbers. So students can contact them, get appointments and can meet them. And there are also counselors residing in hostel, both in men's hostel and in ladies hostel. So even in hostel buildings, we do have boards that has information about counselors.
Sir, does the student have to pay for these counseling services because it's professional?
Definitely not inside VIT. Outside VIT, yes, that's a professional fee. Inside VIT, it's free of cost.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
We now invite Dr. Naiju Seidi, the Director of Office of Student Welfare, and his team, as well as Dr. Rita and the counseling team on stage. Thank you. Thank you.
Dear parents and students, we have some important announcement regarding the EPT and today's afternoon sessions. So kindly stay back. The event will end shortly. So please stay back.
Hello. Yeah. Good afternoon. So I am representing Office of Student Welfare, and the team are in the stage. We are responsible for this induction. So we start with the induction for all the students and continue to do the wellness and welfare of the students throughout your stay in campus. So this is the structure of the office. Starting with the director. Under director we have 6 assistant directors, supporting staff, then 12 counselors headed including the head of the department. Myself, Dr. C.D. Naiju, as the director. Professor Sandil Kumar. So Professor Sandil Kumar will be more important to your PG student because he is in charge of day scholar and day boarders. And also the disciplinary action coordinator. If at all, if he indulge in any activities which is beyond the student's code of conduct, he will be calling you for any inquiry or it can lead to expulsion from the campus as well. We have Professor Sudhakar, again the assistant director. He is in charge of the clubs and chapters or all the activities for the students what happens on the campus. Professor Shankar Ganesh is not here. He is in charge of proctoring for the BTech students, then student information center, or if at all any grievance is there from your side, you can approach Professor Shankar Ganesh. He will be solving it. Also the government funded or industry funded scholarships. Professor Sujata, she is in charge of NRI and foreign students welfare. The program representatives coordinator, we do have a student representation in student welfare office called as the program representatives. She is in charge of that. Also the girl students from foreign countries or the NRIs. We have Sharmila, who was the MC today. She is in charge of student council members. Then we have ECA course for the BTech students and all the student safety and modesty on the campus. Professor Arati, she is a Freshers Affairs Coordinator, Ladies Hostel Representative, and she collates all the achievements of the students in-house, or if you are representing VIT for any events or the events like culturals or sports, she collates everything, and that list will be, or special awards will be given during the University Day. She is Professor Arati, Sharmila and Sujata, they are specially deputed for the girl student grievance as well. Now we have the counseling team. Headed by Dr. Rita Bhattacharya. Now I invite Rita ma'am to introduce the counselors.
Thank you, sir. Life is very precious, and yes, there's a big team to take care of each other, both emotionally, psychologically, personally, and academically. So I would love to introduce my team. They are very much trained and professional in handling any type of counseling sessions with any of the students. Mr. Felix Emmanuel, he's a senior counselor here. He's seated in TT building, and he's a residential counselor also. Dr. Dhanlakshmi, she's seated in PRP. Thank you. Mr. Blessing Calvin, he is seated in SJT 630. Mr. Parthivan, he is also seated in SJT 326. Dr. Jetson Satya Gospel, he is seated in PRP 206, and he is a residential counselor also. Mr. Clinton Joseph, you will be seeing him in MB main block 228A. He is also a residential counselor. Mr. Hariharan is not available here, but he is also seated in SJT building, just the building nearby, in 427. Mr. Muralidharan, he is seated in SJT again in 612A13. Mrs. Reshma, she is available in GDN 151B. Ms. Beulah, she is a residential counselor as well as seated in SJT building 625E. Ms. Lakshmi, she is also a residential counselor and seated in SJT building 625B. So all our counselors are spread around, and you can just go to them based on your building and take their help. You can approach them through the notice board where it is mentioned life is precious. It's very much precious for everyone besides academics and all the things. So I call upon Dr. Jetson to continue the session here.
Thank you, Dr. Rita. Once again, a very good afternoon to one and all seated here. We're just going to finish in another 3 minutes, I suppose. As our director says. Friends, please, I would advise you to just take out your phones for a minute. Take out your phones. Yes? Okay, now please put it back into your pockets or your handbags or whatever. You might just wonder as to why I'm talking this. There are 3 primary areas where we deal with students. Out of what issues can students come about? Can we just have the slides also, please? Yeah, there are 3 primary categories. It can be academics, it can be psychological problems, it can be personal problems, kind of relationships and such. And it can be detailed, so it was already played, I believe, when you were just seated there as to what the counselors do. The same slides were being played. Now, I'll just give you an example. When we sneeze, is it okay for everybody to sneeze? Yes, it is okay, but for some, it does not feel okay to sneeze. For example, if somebody goes down in academics, for example, the CGPA goes down, the reflection would be not shown paper-wise, but it has got a root problem differently. So that's why the counselors play a major role in how to cater to the academic issues. For example, there are 3 primary areas which we address. If the sleep is not okay, then the student is not okay. This is not for a time within 1 week or 2 weeks. If it's more than 2 weeks, when the sleep pattern is not okay, we do have an issue to address. If it's not okay with the eating habits, it is not okay with the sleeping habits, then there is an issue we'll have to address. I'll give a simple example and then finish from here. You might think that PG students can handle themselves. Yes. But at some point of life, even at whatever age that we are going through, we need some support emotionally sometimes. We feel in relationships, when we mess up relationships, it directly shows off in your academics too. Likewise, when your sleep pattern, when your eating pattern, and your family relationships pattern is not all right, then it shows down in your academics. The academics part is only the symptom part of it, but the counselors are here to talk non-judgmentally with confidentiality. You can just open up any issue to them, whatever you feel like. Just walk, sir, I don't have any problem, but I just want to vent out my feelings, my emotions. I feel really stressed out facing this issue particular. I will not detail the issue also. We will not reveal as to who the student is and what he or she is going through, but we will provide the emotional support that is professionally. We use therapies. You might wonder that I can also talk to anybody as a friend or somebody even online, but this is professional service that we provide in VIT. That's why VIT is very, very special. The VIT Counseling Division operates under the Office of Student Welfare, and we are here for your support. Thank you.
Yeah. Since all the students, those who are sitting here, you have completed your UG courses, and in your institute, there are different rules will be there for as a student, or the code of conduct where you studied is different from what we have. Right. So I request all of you to take your mobile phone, scan this QR code, and download the student code of conduct, this is also available in our main website. So you can just scan this and download the QR code, and a word to the parents, you also download and see that students are behaving as per this code of conduct in VIT. Since you have already done your UG in some other institute, you will feel like or you may feel like I am a senior in this institute as well, seeing the BTech students. So to avoid unnecessary any issues in the hostels or in the campus, please go through the 92 articles are there in this. You go through everything and behave properly while you are on campus. Now, this is a slide where you can reach out to us, starting with the director and the office and all the assistant directors who are responsible, who are being given different responsibilities. Yeah. And students, those who wish to stay outside, we only permit to stay along with your parents. We call that category of student as day boarders. So if at all, if you want to stay outside the campus other than the hostels, you'll be allowed only to stay along with your parents. Other students, there's a category called as day scholars. So those are having permanent address within 60 kilometer radius of VIT. So those are having permanent address within this range need not take the hostels, or you are allowed to stay at home and come and study. You call it as a day scholar. But at days boarders, we allow students to stay along with the parents outside, and for that also you have to visit room number 102 main building to get the proper permissions. Now, how to reach student welfare office, or you can download the VIT map from this link. You can again scan it and download, or VIT NAV, you just type it in Google Play Store. You can download this app, and in the first few months you can actually navigate or just to find out offices or your classrooms or where the dean office, etc. can be. Just give the keyword and it will show you the map how to reach there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are towards the end of the session, and we have few announcements for today afternoon session, that is the school level induction program. For the students of electronics engineering, that is SENS, for all the postgraduate students of SENS school, the program will happen in Homi Baba Gallery, 4th floor SJT, Silver Jubilee Towers, Homi Baba Gallery for SENS. For the students belonging to SCOPE, School of Computer Science Engineering, it will happen in Ambedkar Auditorium, which is in the ground floor of Technology Tower. Students of Select Electrical Engineering, it's going to be in Technology Tower, room number 311. For School of Civil Engineering, it is in CDMM building, the building which is very close to the health center, near the main building. The venue is Smart Classroom 303. For students of SSL, Social Science and Languages School, it's in the Smart Classroom of Technology Tower building, room number 725. Students of SITE, School of Information Technology and Engineering, it is in Channa Reddy Auditorium, Dr. MGR Block, ground floor. For VSign, Mahatma Gandhi Block, F211. For the School of SBST, only for MTech, the school induction is going to happen in the afternoon today. For the MSc programs, you all have to take English proficiency test. So for MTech induction, it is in SJT 6th floor, Sarojini Naidu Gallery. Silver Jubilee Tower, 6th floor, Sarojini Naidu Gallery for MTech. For MSc program, MSc Biomedical Genetics, MSc Microbiology, MSc Biotechnology, you will have to report to SMV G15, G16 and G17 at 2 p.m. for your EPT. For School of Mechanical Engineering, it is in the Rajaji, 2nd floor of MGR block. For students of SAS, MSc program of SAS, you can check your VTOP to know the location of your EPT exam. And for tomorrow, you would be having your school induction in Channa Reddy. Students belonging to School of Advanced Sciences, you would be having your school induction tomorrow at 10 a.m. in Channa Reddy. And for the EPT, kindly refer the schedule in the VTOP. So we end the session. So kindly proceed for lunch and do join at 2 p.m. in the respective venues. Thank you. So MSc program who have their EPT today, you would be having your school induction tomorrow. MSc from SBST, all 3 MSc programs of SBST will be having your school induction tomorrow in SJT Gallery, 6th floor. Thank you.